Great. You've started an online e-commerce business, or maybe you're just getting started now. So, what can you expect for results? In this video, I want to be totally 100% honest with you and cover some very common expectations versus realities when it comes to starting a Shopify store. Because I want you to succeed and be prepared. Okay, great. Let's get started. Let's start first with the biggest expectation / misconception that I see all the time. And honestly, it drives me crazy. We've all seen those videos online of people claiming they made $1 million in 24 hours or $100,000 on their first day of opening their store. Or maybe they're just conveniently posing next to their new Lambo. This, my friend, isn't real. The number one expectation I see from people starting their Shopify stores is that they're going to get rich instantly overnight. That they will launch their store and boom, they're making thousands instantly. The reality is, though, that you can totally make great money with an e-commerce store. However, it takes time and a well thought out strategy. You can't just expect your new e-commerce store to be an ATM that you can instantly pull money from. You will have business expenses like product testing, inventory costs, store setup fees, and paid advertising costs that will all need to be covered before you can take any money personally from the business. So when you see videos claiming crazy results for X amount of money in 24 hours after launching my store, just know that they either had an audience already or they spent a lot of money in paid advertising to get that kind of traffic to their store so quickly. I've been listed as a Shopify expert for 8 years now, and it takes time to grow a successful e-commerce store and brand. All that being said though, if you want that Lambo, you can totally get it. You just need to come up with a strategy to grow your brand and scale your business. And I'm a firm believer that you can achieve any goal that you set your mind to. It sounds a little cheesy, but it's true. Anything is possible if you set your mind to something and then take the right action steps to help you reach your goal. Okay, so now that I've given you a little bit of motivation for the day, let's get back to the next expectation. Expectation number 2 is kind of related to number 1, but it's more about traffic. People just expect that once they launch their online store, they will instantly have a flood of traffic to their site. The reality is, though, that people don't know you exist online till you tell them. As of January 2020, there was over 1.74 billion websites on the internet. Who knows how many websites were launched as you're watching this video right now? So, all that to say, there's a lot of competition for your ideal customer's attention. You can totally still stand out though by building a great brand online and a community of raving fans who love your products and are excited to buy from you. I'm going to say it again and again though, you need a strategy for how to send qualified traffic to your site. And the word qualified is super important because if you're sending people to your site that aren't your ideal customer and will never purchase from you, then honestly, what's the point? You need to know exactly who your ideal customer is and have a plan on how to reach them to tell them about your products. So this could be through organic traffic sources like social media, blogging, and press, or paid traffic sources like online advertising or partnering with influencers. Ideally, you want a mix of different traffic sources, but when you're first getting started and money's a little tight, just focus on building a brand through organic traffic. The final expectation I want to go over in this video is about startup cost. But first, if you're getting value from this video, I would love for you to like this video and subscribe because it really helps my channel out. Okay, so there are a lot of videos on YouTube about launching an online store with no money. Hell, I've even made a video before about the cost of starting a dropshipping business. And in that video, I break down the startup cost to around $114, including the Shopify plan, domain, and product samples. So yeah, you can absolutely get started for cheap. However, the reality is that it takes money to grow and scale a business. You need to invest in paid advertising to send more traffic to your store, maybe hire some team members to help with customer support or order fulfillment, or maybe invest more in inventory of your winning products to improve your margins. I want you to think about it like a traditional business, like a brick and mortar store. To start a physical location business, you most likely have to get a loan because you're going to have a building rental, inventory to buy, decor costs. You'll have to hire sales associates, and the list goes on. The beauty of starting an online business is that you don't have to do that. However, you do need to plan on investing in your business to have the funds to scale it online. Now, I'm not saying go out and get a loan today for $50,000. But I do want you to plan on spending some money in the beginning on some paid traffic to your store so you can test your products and really hone in on exactly who your ideal customer is. Then, once you have some winning products on your store that you know people are excited and willing to buy, you can either take profits from those sales and reinvest in your business, or you can choose to add some additional funding to your store to keep it growing. Hopefully you found this video helpful and I didn't crush any dreams, but instead give a nice little dose of reality. So again, if you like this video, make sure to give it a big like and to subscribe to this channel. Once you've launched your store and are trying paid advertising, I have got a bunch of tips as well as how to tell if you have a bad store design or bad ads that are hurting your sales. You can actually watch that video next, so what are you waiting for? Click over here to go ahead and get started. I'll see you in that next video, and make sure to also comment below if you think I left out any common expectations versus reality out, and I would love to hear from you.